Princess Leonor's wedding officially announced. Global reaction today. The palace walls have held secrets for centuries. Announcements of marriages, births, and deaths that shape history. And yet, no one expected this. The wedding of Princess Leonor, Spain's future queen, is officially announced. And the world is reeling. Why now? Why her? And why does this moment carry such a weight that every corner of the globe has stopped to listen? This is not just another royal wedding. This is history unfolding before our eyes. From Madrid to Copenhagen, London to Washington, the echoes of this announcement have spread faster than wildfire. Crowds gathering outside palaces, newspapers running bold headlines, and commentators scrambling to predict what comes next. Because this is not just about a young princess's marriage. This is about the shifting future of Europe's royal families, the balance of power, and the symbol of a nation's hope resting on one woman's shoulders. Princess Leonor, the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, has carried the title of heir apparent since she was a child. The Spanish people watched her grow, shy at first, then poised, then powerful. But no one expected the chapter that has now begun. The official wedding announcement has stunned not just Spain, but the world. Imagine the scene inside Zarzuela Palace. Behind heavy wooden doors, the royal family gathered. The king, protective but proud. The queen, radiant yet emotional. Leonor, standing firm, prepared to share the most intimate part of her future with millions. And then, the words spoken, officially confirming what had only been whispered until now. The royal wedding is happening. The shockwaves were immediate. Cameras flashed, bells rang, and international leaders responded within hours. Denmark's royal court, Britain's palace aides, even American diplomats, all watching closely. Because Leonor's wedding is not just a personal matter. It is political, cultural, symbolic. But why does the world care so much? Because this is a union that represents something bigger. A bridge between nations, a story of love written against centuries of tradition, and a promise of renewal for a monarchy that has faced doubts and challenges. At just 20, Leonor has become the face of a modern royal era. She trained at military academies, delivered speeches with poise, and stepped into leadership with a calm strength. Her wedding is not just her own, it belongs to her people, to Spain, and now, to the watching world. Global reaction has been overwhelming. In Madrid, crowds lit candles and waved flags outside the palace gates. In Denmark, speculation swirled about Prince Christian's role in her life, the whispers of romance now ignited into a firestorm of certainty. In Britain, commentators drew parallels to Diana's wedding, wondering if Leonor's story would carry the same global magic. And in America, late-night talk shows, news anchors, and political commentators all had one topic on their lips: Princess Leonor's wedding. The announcement has stirred not just excitement, but also tension. Royal watchers recall the scandals and controversies that shadow monarchies. Could this wedding heal divisions? Could it unite Spain, where politics and monarchy often clash? Could Leonor's love story transcend centuries of expectation and show a new model for royal duty? But beyond politics and speculation, there is something simpler. Something more human. The image of a young woman, balancing love with responsibility, tradition with freedom, duty with desire. That is why the world is watching. Because everyone sees a reflection of their own struggles in Leonor's story. Inside the palace, preparations are already underway. Tailors, designers, florists, and musicians have been contacted. Security plans drafted. Guest lists debated. Which royals will attend? Which leaders will stand in the pews? Will this wedding echo Charles and Diana's, or William and Kate's, or will it carve its own path entirely? One question fuels the world's curiosity: who truly holds Leonor's heart? For months, whispers tied her to Prince Christian of Denmark. Others speculated about quiet romances hidden from the public eye. But now, with the announcement official, the truth will unfold. And each detail, every dress fitting, every ring design, every guest list leak, will be devoured by a global audience hungry for answers. The Spanish people, long divided over monarchy, have rallied around this announcement. Suddenly, the debates quiet. The banners of protest are replaced with banners of celebration. Because in moments like this, the monarchy transforms into something more than politics. It becomes a mirror of hope, pride, and identity. The wedding, though still months away, already carries the air of destiny. Imagine the cathedral filled with gold and red, the Spanish anthem echoing across the plaza, the bride stepping forward in a gown that symbolizes centuries of heritage. Imagine the roar of the crowd as vows are exchanged, as history is sealed with a kiss. But what will the global stage reveal? Will the United States send representatives, turning this royal wedding into an international summit? Will the British royals attend in full force, a show of unity across monarchies? And what role will Queen Margrethe of Denmark play, given the growing ties between her grandson and Spain's future queen? Every answer leads to more questions. And that is why the world cannot look away. Because every royal wedding is more than a wedding. It is a story, a symbol, a spectacle. And this one, perhaps more than any other in recent memory, carries the weight of a new age. Leonor's journey from shy schoolgirl to future queen has been documented step by step. But this step, her wedding, marks a new beginning. It is the story of a young woman choosing love while honoring her duty. Of a family embracing the future while remembering their past. Of a nation standing still for one moment, united by pride. As the bells of Madrid prepare to ring, as the carriages are polished and the guest lists finalized, one truth remains. The world is not just watching. The world is waiting. Waiting for the moment when Princess Leonor walks down the aisle, her crown not yet on her head but already in her heart. This is not just a royal wedding. This is a global event. A moment that will be replayed, remembered, and revered for decades. And today, it officially begins. So as the sun sets over Spain and rises across oceans, millions whisper the same question: what will happen next? And with each passing day, the answer grows closer. The story of Princess Leonor's wedding has been written into history. And the world will never be the same again.